that, maybe do the dressing in advance.
Do the dressing, and then I also think maybe a station style show. So somebody can do the vegetables, somebody can do the bread, somebody can do the romaine, and do a station show.
All right, welcome to the team meeting of Tiffany, myself, Amy, and Laura. We're going to go ahead and get started and let you guys see the recipes that we made tonight out of the New Season's Best. I'm going to carry you guys over to the kitchen.
Okay.
I can do this without making a mess.
You could do it at a show if you had the grill. I use the grill to corn. Really, it's about 8 minutes on the grill to do that. So while you're grilling that, you can get your other ingredients going. Then the recipe called for mayonnaise and also called for sour cream. So I use like the measure all cup to showcase that. And then use the multi-grater to multi-grate your Parmesan cheese and then also pepper jack cheese. And then after your corn is grilled, you want to take the kerneler thing to it to get all the corn off, which I don't have one, so I took a knife. Your MFP to chop up the onion that's been grilled and a jalapeno, but I didn't have a jalapeno, so that's not in the mix. And then you can put it on the stove or you can put it in the microwave, get your cheese melted quicker, and then they put it in the slow cooker to keep it melted.
Okay.
So not too bad.
Good.
We had some good pieces to showcase.
Right. The slow cooker for sure.
The slow cooker, and then if you want to do a grill. You take that in there with the packet of seasoning, because it's top ramen seasoning, and a couple other ingredients. And you use the manual food processor to do that, and then to slice up the cucumbers, it's 2 on the grate you can slice.
Okay.
You can use a few of those.
Excellent. Very good. And you also brought brownies.
I did that. That was just, well, I guess you could take, use the bar pan to lay out the Nutter Butter cookies. And then you mix up your brownie, you can use your bowls and whisk. And then you can melt your chocolate in one of the, what are those?
Prep bowls?
The silicone prep bowls. And pour it over. No, I don't, that's right. I'm sorry, I didn't melt the chocolate. The chocolate chips go on top and it melts by itself after it's cooked. And then but then you use the manual food processor to dice up or chop up the peanuts.
Excellent.
So good.
Alexis, did you do yours already? Okay.
I forgot what they were called.
Oatmeal.
Something.
Baked oatmeal.
I wasn't sure if that was sweets or meats. Sweets.
It's sweet.
So it's pretty much banana nut bread
Like,
with oatmeal.
No banana.
I had chocolate chips in it.
That's a good call.
Coconut. And a bunch of stuff.
What is it cooked in?
The muffin. I did it in the muffin pan.
Stoneware muffin?
Yes. Yes. But it doesn't show a whole lot.
That's the
I mean, a couple of tools. That's pretty much it.
I can't see the year in the top
Okay.
right hand corner.
Is there a way to
2004.
adapt that
14.
for the
2014.
spring and summer 2014.
No.
Not that it was in there.
Excellent. Well, hopefully this gives you guys some good ideas for demos to do, at recipes for March, April, May, June, July, and or stuff just to make for your family, because that's always fun too.
Well, one that somebody was messaging me about while I was driving here was I think the recipe originally was called s'mores dip, but
I've
she
made that.
instead is doing the chocolate fondue recipe that I had shared before, and she's gonna do. So you take the rock crock and do that in the microwave 3 minutes, and then put marshmallows on top and put it under the broiler, and then drop it in here. You don't have to drop it in there,
But why
unless
not?
you show it, right? So, but I think going from the microwave to the broiler just kind of cements that versatility.
So nice wine, cheese, and chocolate recipe.
Yeah, or just eat the chocolate.
Or just eat the chocolate. Excellent. So we covered all the recipes here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all load up your plate. You're going to get another round. And then we'll head to the den because that's where my agenda is, and we'll look and see what we're supposed to be doing next. All right, so we'll get these ladies back up in the iPad stand here. Oh, I printed a new one.
Y'all don't make sure don't get to like a little poster there.
Boom, breakfast.
Oh, Casey.
Yep.
All right, come on in here, guys.
Exactly.
What do I do with the leftovers?
Just we'll make sure everybody gets one.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
What about directors?
No, because we're leaving each section.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Oh, do I need to set up your section? I am gonna show a quick video.
I need to buy raffle tickets from somebody.
Yeah, I need raffle tickets too, but I didn't.
Let me see if I could do my PayPal.
See how much
1
money I
for
can
2, 3 for 5.
get.
Then I can pay for the what's it called too.
Yeah.
Dollars. Money to pick it up a notch.
So do I just go to PayPal.com or something? I use the app, so I don't know, but web-based, I would guess it's just PayPal.com and then you can hit send money. I'm gonna do the app base. I'm in my phone anyways.
I'm not waiting.
Good for you.
Should have this.
Anybody else?
Oh,
Raffle tickets?
Yes, me.
Is this what it looks like with the P? Yes, the one at bottom. Yeah.
Did anyone bring a catalog for this raffle?
Yes.
They may need it for the training, so they can put it in there afterwards.
Yeah, I have one too.
Here's mine. And I'll take 5.
I put half back in here, I'll see when.
No, she put it in.
No. Slow your roll. Slow your roll.
Thank you.
It's so fun for us, guys. Okay, we're gonna watch a video in a second that is on Consultants Corner. So you guys, if you want to, like, I don't know if it will allow you to get off Zoom and come back, or you have to log in and log out or whatever. But the video is under the spring, summer, when you go to training, and then like spring, summer, and it's called Catalog Overview. You might be able to hear it from, there you go. Thank you. I think last time I tried to screen share it, shut you guys out. So yeah, just log into Consultants Corner. All right, Laura, you're on deck.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you'll want to sign in.
Then Deep Creek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wasn't talking to her today. She's like, I told her at a meeting, and she's like, oh, I think she's gone too. Or she's like, go meet her. Like, if she goes, I'll meet her.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and then when where you see your name at the top, click that so that it'll drop down menu will come. Okay, go to Consultants Corner.
That's what she said. She said
Yep.
her husband.
And then training and resources,
I was like, the first thing to go out. Okay, cool.
spring, summer,
It's a little odd. I'm not friends with
updated materials.
No, well, they had a group, and that was their group.
Does anyone need one of these? I have 2.
All right, and then I'll scroll down a little bit and you see there's a second bullet that says catalog overview video. Just give us a second and then we're gonna push play on that.
Oh, Tiffany.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. And I brought you a brownie pan back too.
Excellent. All right, so Laura's gonna introduce our, well, I guess I have to use some other stuff first.
Yours is different from mine.
I
Oh, hold on a second, Laura. I'm sorry. All right, so hopefully by now everyone has been harassed by Casey to do your stats card. You've got a name tag from Nancy. You've gotten a little slip of paper for your for the training from Nancy when you got a name tag, and then if you haven't already, Casey, you talked to everybody about putting their little slip up on that board if they haven't already, right?
Is anyone's name not up on this board yet?
Sarah, I haven't talked to Sarah about it yet.
Or is this up there?
All right, and I know Hannah's is. She's here. Look, like she's already put hers on last time she was here, but your Ashley is on, and she hasn't done that yet. So
Okay.
you can talk to her about
Yeah.
that. All right, so thank you guys for bringing your recipes tonight. And we kind of already talked about, was it easy to prepare? A couple challenges we faced, and if it would make good demos. So we'll jump on to introducing our newest consultant, Sarah. You can sit seated, you don't have to jump up yet. So Sarah is here with us locally. You've seen her a couple times already at some of the meetings, but now she's officially consultant. So we'll do your welcome in a second, your like official stand-up welcome. And then Ashley is joining us via Zoom. You can't see her currently right this second because we're doing a screen share with them. But we'll get them, you'll get to see her beautiful face in a second. So, hey, Ashley.
Welcome.
All right, so we are gonna go ahead and now I'll have Laura come up and do our, introduce our first training. So before, while she's walking up here, I will give you guys the training handouts. So I think y'all are all pretty seasoned enough by now that we typically have 3 trainings. And then so you'll have a section for each. However, one of the trainings tonight does have a supplemental handout. So this is the handout that I already sent them, so they have it. So, okay, Laura, you're on.
Okay. All right. So as you guys remember, if you were here last month, we revealed our new spring products. Yay, weren't they awesome? So this month, we are going to have the opportunity to actually learn a little bit more about them and kind of explore some things like features and benefits of the individual products and how we can, do some cross-selling, maybe some good words to say to, spark interest in bookings or even our business opportunity. Okay, so that's going to be our first training tonight. Before we dive into that, we are going to watch a video about our new spring catalog because we want to get familiarized with how the catalog is laid out, which we're going to use during the time that that we explore the product. So we are going to split up into 3 groups, and did everybody already pick products? Is that the way that works?
It's just so they know which group they're in.
Did they do that yet?
Yes, they got it as they got their name tag.
Oh, okay. So based on what your product that you picked was, is where you are, what group you're going to be at. So group 1, it's going to be with me here in the den, and then of course I left that slip of paper over here.
Group 2 is with Amy at the kitchen table, and then group 3 will be in the dining room with me, and then we'll probably figuring out which the disbursement of the physical people, we'll figure out where to put the virtual people.
Okay. So if you're doing kids, you're in the kitchen. If you're doing the grilling stuff, you're in the dining room. And if you aren't doing either of those categories, basically you're here with me. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so I think we are ready to roll our video.
All right, there's our video.
That would be funny.
I tried to make sure that didn't happen.
But you don't know what I picked.
Yeah.
Make sure they do their stats right. Pretty busy.
This is Sarah. Come on in, Sarah. We're gonna get ready to move all around in a second. So.
Party in the front. It's
The mullet.
It's the mullet catalog.
The party's in front. No, why not?
Look, how many people become entrepreneurs when they grow up?
That one, okay, you he just wants y'all to have sympathy on him.
No. Your toes aren't numb anymore. You can walk on.
This is what I sent you today, Alexis, because I got it from here.
Hopefully they did what you wanted. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love it.
All right,
Love eggs.
so we are ready. So get uncomfortable, get up and move around.
All right, so who's going to we'll give Sarah a little slip. Sarah, just pick one, anyone.
So when you send them.
What number is on it?
3.
All right, 3, you're gonna go to the dining room. So any 3s?
Me.
All right, go to the dining room. Any 2s? Right here. All right, y'all go to the kitchen table with Amy.
Yeah, friends with
So
you.
that leaves 1, 2, 3. Y'all 3 are 1s.
No,
Evelyn, what are you?
I'm at 3.
You're a 3 coming with me. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys in here with Laura, and you're gonna be going over a set of products with them. So it's everything that's not grilling or kids related. And then I'm gonna angle you down so you can kind of see a little bit.
These are all set.
Excellent. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let me put this in here.
Alrighty.
So y'all, you two are staying in here.
Yes.
And then
I'm not.
you're not leaving.
And you have
And you have the people on the
So it's me and Nancy and the Zoomers.
and Vicky and
Oh, you're
Terry.
staying. Okay.
There you go.
All right, so I need a scribe. Vicky, will you?
I mean, we got slim pickings here.
One of y'all has to be the
I'll
scribe.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that's perfect. All right,
Can they still see?
you guys see us?
Are we gonna write in the books or are we writing on our paper?
No, write on your paper. Unless it's your own personal catalog and you want to write in it.
Yeah, I'm actually that's
The
what
reason I'm asking is because I'm just gonna put, this one doesn't have my label on it. If I'm gonna.
And you're
use
gonna put it in the
I'm gonna put it in there,
catalog drawer,
but
but don't write in the book.
I've got plenty of books in here, that's what I'm asking.
Oh yeah.
Do you want us to write in the book?
You can if you want to write notes in there.
If it's,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, that's up to you.
Let me do
That's
that
your
then.
personal.
That's what I was wondering.
Okay. All right,
It's not really good for there.
so we have, where's our product bag?
Excuse me, I said.
Are we sitting on it?
you. I think we have the basket.
Okay. I think we should start with the slow cooker. Because the slow cooker is one of the coolest products in our collection. And it's gonna be what kind of tool for us? Hey, y'all chime in anytime. What is this gonna
Good
be?
seller.
Okay, a good seller, but how else can you use that? Like, what if somebody doesn't have the rock crock itself? and they see this set.
Oh, they're gonna want the rock.
They're gonna
The
want
upsell.
they're gonna want to book a party.
So that they can get it for free.
Right, so this is gonna be a booking tool.
Booking tool.
Okay.
That's the word we're looking for.
That's what we want. Right. Okay. So the first product is going to be our slow cooker, but who's going to love? All right, who else? Who's going to love the slow cooker?
Parents that work and they want to leave it on.
Okay, anybody that's got a full-time job. Okay, that's a pretty big group
Or
of people.
actually, even moms that stay home with their kids, they can put it on in the morning and they
I love
can
it.
do,
Yes.
you know,
Okay.
whatever
So
they need to do.
whether
They're
you have a
full-time
job
too.
or
Yeah.
whether you are a full-time
Everybody wants. Everybody wants.
So yeah, this is great for
Yeah.
everybody.
So,
And what about people who already own a rock crock?
they definitely
Okay,
want.
are they gonna want to add this to their
Yes.
collection? Absolutely. Okay, so that's another category. So like if you were doing a booking blitz or, you know, just doing customer care calls, you can print a report from Consultant's Corner. If you don't know how to do that, get with your director, of who has already ordered one of these. Now, if you're new in the business, you may not have many people, but if you've been around for a while, like Nancy and I have been around, you can totally print a report of any product or any collection of products of who has purchased these in the past. There's also a report for people who wanted it but didn't buy it. It's called the wish list report. So you want to pull those kinds of reports on a regular basis whenever we have something on special or in a new product introduction where you have a great product that goes with a collection. Okay, and then you can call those people, call, text, whatever, contact them to let them know that this is available and see if this is something they would like to order or host a party or, you know, whatever. Okay. Features and benefits. So how does the slow cooker, I mean, what are some features of the slow cooker?
You're able to make a dish, start it on the stove, because a lot of slow cooker recipes I've noticed, like you have to brown the meat first, or you have to cook something before it goes into the slow cooker, so you can do it all with one pot.
Okay. So yes, so you've actually described both a feature and a benefit. Okay, so a feature is that you can sear your meat right in the rock crock, and then the benefit of that is you don't have to have a separate cooking vessel
Right.
that you have now got to wash. Right. Okay, so they are going to be helping you to save time in that way. What would be now, if you guys have your catalog, turn to the page that features the slow cooker, okay? Page 33. And what another feature, anybody have something to throw out? So do y'all understand the difference between a feature and a benefit? A feature is something that is just a fact about the product. And a benefit is how that fact is going to benefit you and make your life easier.
And we're just talking about the slow cooker stand.
Right now, we're just talking about the slow cooker stand. So anybody have an idea? What's another feature that we haven't talked about yet?
The feature is that it has its different hours, like timer.
Okay, great. So how does that benefit you?
Because you can put it on there for like 8-hour roast and do other stuff, so you're not cooking for the full amount of time.
Okay, so you can set for various cook times.
Right.
So you can adjust it to whatever you're cooking as well as your schedule.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So feature, benefit. All right. Another one that popped into my mind is that this slow cooker will fit both the Dutch oven and the everyday pan. So the benefit of that feature is that you have more versatility. If you don't own both pans, you have, you know, hopefully you've got one or the other to be able to use. But if you decide to add to your collection, you can use either pan in the slow cooker stand. Okay. All right. Are y'all Zoomers in here with me? Anybody have an issue hearing or? Okay. Do you, anybody have anything they want to add?
Industrial oven and everyday pan.
Crickets. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, great.
They're muted. I think they have themselves muted.
Oh, are you muted?
Maybe.
I was muted.
Okay.
Okay. I gotcha. But if you have
Sorry, I'm
something to
eating
say,
dinner.
definitely- you're cool. Chime in anytime you're ready. Okay. Do we have anything else? Oh, let's talk about price. So, how much does the slow cooker stand cost?
60.
Okay. So if you're just buying it by itself,
Unless.
okay. What if you already own a Rock Dutch oven or everyday pan? Oh, I'm sorry. I got that turned around. Okay. So if you're buying it by itself because you already have one of the Rock Rocks, or both, then it's $60 to buy by itself. Let's say you don't own one of those Rock Rocks that will fit it. So how does that?
So then you buy the set and the stand would only be $30.
So you get a discount on the stand by buying it as a set. Okay. So a feature, I guess I don't know how, I guess I would say that would be, I mean, it could fit in either category, feature, benefit, or other information, wherever you feel like you want to put that.
Discount when buying as a set.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move ahead to, what would you cross-sell with this? A rock rock. Yes, absolutely. That one's a little obvious. Okay. Any of the seasoning? So we have the new carnitas seasoning, which, like Tiffany posted her picture of the pork shoulder she did with the carnitas seasoning in there. But we have so many other options, or even if it's a non-Pampered Chef seasoning, whatever, whether it's a Pampered Chef recipe or one that you've been making for years. Maybe you didn't do it in a slow cooker. Maybe you did it in the regular oven. Maybe you did it on top of the stove, but you could adapt it for your slow cooker. Now, there's a couple of caveats to that, which we don't have to go in depth here, but when you're cooking with a slow cooker, you use a lot less liquid. So if your recipe called for a lot of broth or something like that, you would definitely be needing to reduce that to convert it to a slow cooker recipe. But okay. And then any other cross sells that you guys? Chef's Tongs, perfect. Okay.
And
Really?
Oven mitts.
Okay, oven mitts,
Yeah.
or even the
Oh, I like
silicone
that.
Handle.
microwave grips, sure. And probably just about any of our cooking utensils that are either bamboo, silicone, or nylon that you would use with
I was gonna say the
crock-rods.
mix and chop too, because if you're making like a beef recipe,
Right.
mix and chop it,
Okay.
and then
Good, perfect. We talked already about how you would use this to book a show, that, this is a great set. If you already don't own any pieces, or you want to add to your collection, say you already own a Dutch oven, you could get the stand and the everyday pan as a set, okay? That would be a great way to, get it at, have a show and get it as a half price item. Look on the back of your catalog. Is there a set, that item?
Yeah.
So what is
It
that?
has the grill stand also.
Oh, so you
The
get the slow
round grill
cooker
stone.
stand, the round grill stone, and the Dutch oven?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's the Dutch oven because yeah, I'm thinking it is.
Okay, so that's another booking tool, because as a host,
Yeah.
you can get all three of those as
That's really
one
good.
half price item. So that's something you would totally want to point out and talk about at your party. Okay. Do we have anything else we want to add about this? Because we got to move on. What about as a recruiting tool? How could you work that into something that you could say about joining our business?
it doesn't come with the set. I mean, a rock crock comes with the sets,
Okay.
but the slow cooker doesn't.
So you get a rock crock in your kit.
So,
And you could totally just add a slow cooker stand as, new consultants have the option to order new spring products at half price. So they can totally get that for $30, right? Or host their own show and get it that way as well. What would you say about this if you were out and about? Is there a way to work that into, say you're at, I don't know, the grocery store, you know, I mean, do you guys ever talk to people at the grocery store?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't go to the grocery store. My husband does, but I mean.
Okay, let's scratch the grocery store.
Yeah.
I mean, because that one is actually pretty easy. You just, you know, if you're in an aisle. And,
But if I was, I would.
or you're at the meat aisle and you're, you know, talking about, oh my gosh, I'm trying to decide between the pork shoulder and the blah, 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 or the pork ribs. I've got this great new slow cooker. I just can't decide which one I'm going to make. I mean, I'm just, you know, saying you can actually do that in the grocery store. But let's talk about a different kind of thing. Maybe you're at a, maybe you work full-time and you're at, you know, some kind of midday company event. And, you know, what do? What kind of small talk do you have? Do you talk to your coworkers about what do you make for dinner? I mean, I'm always scratching my head. Like I get up in the morning, I'm like, what am I making today? Now, if you're a good meal planner, maybe you planned ahead and you know what you're making for the whole week. But how many of us do that, honest? No.
I haven't been on this diet, but normally no. And it's just my menu. I know.
Okay. So if you're in a work setting, this is something that you can kind of strike up a conversation with someone
Especially
about.
if you have a potluck, you can bring it to the
Yeah,
potluck.
ask people, what do you do to have dinner ready for your family? Do you use a slow cooker, or what do you know, that's how you kind of introduce it, because it's not, you don't want to just hit people over the head with it. You've got to strike up a conversation, ask them how they do something, and get their, you know, kind of rapport going, that sort of thing. So that you could totally introduce it that way. Okay, so we have another really big key product in our collection, which is the multi-slice and grate. Is that the official name of this?
Well,
Grater.
it is called a multi-grater and slicer.
Okay, so I'm not going to take this bad boy apart because I don't want to have everything falling apart here. But okay, so let's start with who will love this product.
Everyone.
Okay, again, everybody who,
Everybody that cooks, eats,
okay,
likes to crush their ice.
okay. So people who like to make beverages.
People looking to eat healthier
Healthy.
and fresher.
People looking to increase maybe the vegetables and so forth in their diet. Okay, so healthy, whether they're vegan, vegetarian, or just want to eat healthy. Good. Any other kind of large group? Anybody on Zoom that has an idea who would love this? No. Okay.
My husband loves all graters, all things grating.
Okay,
he would
so
love
people
it.
who love to cook, generally
Yeah.
speaking, that would be, you know, something. This is a new type of product on the market. This is not a mandolin, right?
Right.
So, you know, why would somebody who maybe already has a mandolin want something like this?
Because the mandolin, they keep putting themselves.
I was gonna say it's safer.
Okay, so right, that's a benefit. A feature is that it's all the blades are basically enclosed and your hand doesn't come really anywhere near the blades. The benefit being that it's safer and you're much less likely to be injured. Okay. Any other feature and benefit that would apply to this that you can think of?
Base suction.
Okay, so features that the base suctions to a table or countertop. And how does that benefit the user? Okay, so it keeps it stable. It doesn't involve a clamp that could theoretically damage your countertop or table, right? So that pretty much covers that, probably. So we
And
talked
it's
about
easy. I mean, it's easy to use.
Easy to use.
It's not hard to, you know, move.
Right, so you're not pushing and pulling back and forth with a piece of food, okay? So everything goes into the chute and you have the food pusher that if you need to apply additional pressure with your hand over here as you're turning the crank. So basically, the food chute and the hand crank just make it easier to slice, grate, etc., whatever you're preparing. What could you cross all this with?
Salad spinner.
Okay, good. Love that.
Salad spinner.
All right, and how about the make and take
Like,
set?
all that.
Okay. Lots of those other vegetable prep things like knives, peelers, cutting mats,
Glass mixing bowls.
the glass mixing bowls.
Put it into.
You know what? I love the glass mixing bowls. I mean, all those years we had the batter bowl, right? For prep. But I wouldn't serve a salad out of a batter bowl. It's just not a pretty presentation. The glass mixing bowls are gorgeous for serving a mixed salad and all the colors come through. So I love that. Okay, as a booking tool, again, perfect as a half price item. There's probably going to be sometime in the not too distant future that this would be, I mean, special 60%. You never know. Usually we have the month where you get to pick anything. So whether that's July, you know, last couple of years we have it in December. So you could, you know, make your own special. And then for recruiting, now this doesn't come in a kit, I don't believe, right now. Okay. So if it doesn't come in a kit,
Money.
as a new consultant, you're going to be able to get Pampered Chef dollars through the new consultant rewards program and add it to your kit that way. Or again, host your own show as a new consultant, and or because this is a new spring product, it would also be available to you as a half price purchase as a new product. So there's really some good ways to get that as a new consultant. Again, out and about, that would be one of those things that you know, depending on the situation. You guys have any ideas on?
Like if somebody started talking about their mandolin and cutting them or something.
Okay,
You
so
would bring this up, because I had that at a vendor event.
okay,
Yeah, I got that mandolin. I'm like, yeah.
right. The old one was pretty dangerous.
No, they weren't using the guard. I'm like, if you don't use the guard.
Well, yes. So that's
So,
obviously
yeah.
that's
So,
big.
but I told her about that, and I've got a party booked.
Good.
So
Oh, awesome! Yay! Good. All right. Any other additional ideas that you guys want to throw in about this? I think we have about
I
2
like
minutes.
it that you can grate cheese, you can do your chip your ice, and you can do vegetables and everything on there. You don't need like three different
tools. That's a
to do it.
great
Mhm.
benefit is the result feature. So maybe throw that in under features and benefits. One tool does all slicing, grating, etc. Okay, so these are the blades that go with that. Another really key product that I think is not essentially real high dollar, but this is going to be something I think that we're going to really sell a boatload of.
I use mine every morning.
Okay. So,
Yes.
shall we talk about this for a couple minutes? Because that's all the time we have left. So, what's the official name of this?
That's all.
Ceramic, hold on, I got that.
Ceramic
Ceramic egg cooker.
egg cooker. Okay. All right. So, who's gonna love this?
Anyone that is, like she said, trying to eat healthier, it helps them eat breakfast in the morning and healthier breakfast. in the
Because
morning.
if you don't eat breakfast, what happens?
Your metabolism.
Slows down. Right. So, eating a healthy
So-
breakfast helps you maintain a healthy weight. Keeps your metabolism revved up. Gives your brain food and energy for the day.
Busy morning.
Okay, so moms, busy people across the board.
And I'm trying to sell one to a girl I work with for her son for after school. Because he gets home before she gets home.
Okay.
And he always wants a snack, and she's like, oh, this is great. Oatmeal, he can make cake, he can make
Sure.
eggs, and it's in the microwave, so he's not using the stove, right?
And do you sure that work in the microwave?
Not at work yet, at home though, because I cook it before I get the kids up.
Yeah. I had thought about bringing it, I have not done it yet, bringing it in and doing it, because a lot of them will go in the kitchen, we have a stove in the kitchen, and they cook up their eggs sometimes in the kitchen, or they boil their eggs, you know.
People have done, like, people do eggs, and I just don't want to be that person.
Okay.
You don't want to be that.
That
All right, we
smells
got-
at the office with
Well,
egg.
we have 30 seconds left here. So really busy people, moms, full-time workers, features and benefits. Well, I love the silicone band, so that's gonna keep it from getting burned, and you don't need an oven
It
mitt.
does get warm though.
Sure, you still have to use caution, absolutely.
I was surprised at how warm it got.
And then the lid, which has the nice silicone band, so it makes it so it doesn't slide around. And then you have the hole for steam to escape, so that's another nice feature. And it's sized really generously, so you can do, you know, more than like a small little thing, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on, you can make, almost even be, depending on what you got, you have in there. Okay. Cross sell this with what? The mini mix and scraper comes to my mind. So, you know, one of the small scrapers. You want something that's heat safe.
You can do it the vegetable, like if you want to chop up your vegetable, the quick slice, like if you want to do your vegetables to throw in there.
Okay, sure. MFP even.
MFP.
Mm-hmm. Microwave.
I ate straight from the thing too.
I'm sorry.
I ate straight from it.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. I mean, that
Because I just cook it and then
you're
I'm
not gonna dirty another dish. So that's actually another benefit, feature benefit of it. Okay, booking tool. I mean, you know, like if you're somebody like Amy and you want 5,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, one for every kid.
Low cost, so you can get free products.
And as a recruiting thing, I don't know, but probably again, you know, we have such a great range of products that you're not, you know, you have something to offer every price point. No matter what somebody's budget is, if you want to join our company, you're going to be able to sell products that cost not that much, as well as products that cost a little bit more. Okay, so there's something for everyone, so you can feel confident in our business that you're not just trying to sell things that cost hundreds of dollars. Okay. Out and about, you know, I think if you're in the carpool line or wherever, you know, you could be standing in the carpool line eating out of that, and that's a great.
What are you doing over there?
Okay.
I've told everybody about this thing. Once I got it and started using it, I was like, yo, I'm serious. You have to get this.
I think the last one, I think we have about 30 seconds to talk about is the new silicone.
Save money.
So, you know what? We've had the round ones for a while now, and now we have the rectangular ones that fit our other pieces. So again, you're just not having to use plastic wrap or aluminum foil to, you know, keep foods fresh, which is better for the environment. I mean, you know, that's just, I mean, this one, I think it was just a great addition to an already a great product.
You good?
Yeah.
I took my thing off. I keep looking at my wrist.
She's like, my wrist isn't over.
Okay. Now the herb freezing trays are, you know, haven't changed. They just, well, they have changed. They're just a different shade of green, and I really love the lighter green. So I think that, you know, people that some people just didn't like the green. You know, I'm seeing. I wasn't crazy about that green. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That when we had that as the colon serve insert, I was like, you know, not everybody's all about that. So anyway, I think that's awesome. And then of course the herb stripper, which is gonna help people like myself who use a lot of fresh herbs. Is gonna make it easy.
All right, guys, let's head back to the
That, and then
gym.
of course this is something I've wanted for years.
Oh, okay.
I would go to Williams Sonoma and always look at the herb mills.
Oh, you would?
Yep.
Now we have one.
You know, I just bought
Alright,
my husband a
we
Motorola
got
pistol for Christmas.
12
Yeah,
minutes.
comes out. I'm like, really?
All right. Yeah, y'all can resume your seats, like not on the floor if you like.
Oh, we're staying in here?
Oh.
Yes, we're staying in
Oh,
here.
okay. Oh, okay.
I kind of have, well, I mean, that's the silver
Did
covers.
you get my ticket? Thank you. What'd you send me? PayPal or something? Yep. I don't know. I'll look. I haven't seen an email yet, but all right. So, each room or each section had a different set of products. Yeah. So hopefully, if I start talking today, we'll. Nope. Sorry. I'll give these to Mia. Mia. All right, so if you have your own, like I know some of y'all brought catalogs to put in the drawing, but like I heard Nancy say this, if you wanted to take like your own master catalog and write notes in it, and then take it and have it laminated, or laminate it and then write notes in it, that's one thing. I have a master catalog that I can write on this in Sharpie, and then it's
And it won't come off?
and it won't come off.
I don't know why I can't think of that. Like,
Oh.
I thought
Well,
it
if you
was
use
off.
dry erase, it could come off.
Yeah, I know. I guess.
But if you wanted to use Sharpie, it won't come off. So like if you like wanted to write wow, or you know, I don't know, if you wanted to illustrate, you could. But all right, so since you guys were in this room and you're already propped up, why don't you just give us a 1 to 2 minute overview of like your one favorite.
All right, since you guys are over there, you can read this, right? Can you read it? Okay. Vicki, do you mind being our sharer? Okay, so we had a really big group of products that I'd say are probably number one key product was the slow cooker stand. And what can you tell us about that?
All right, who will love it? Everybody, but then we try to like narrow it down for y'all. So people with full-time jobs that don't have the time to, when they come home, to cook and want something that can cook while they're working. Stay-at-home moms, so that they can cook while they're still doing their other stuff throughout the day. And already Rock Crock owners. Features and benefits is it saves time because you're not standing there cooking, and one pot to do the whole meal. So you sear them with the rock crock and then move it to the slow cooker for the rest of the cooking. Timers are on it for you to set it to adjust your cooking times based on your recipe and to fit into your schedule for how long you need it to cook. It fits both the Dutch oven and everyday pan, so it's not just one rock crock that fits into it, with multiple products that can fit into it. And a benefit is a discount when you buy it as a set. So if they don't already have a rock crock or they only have the everyday pan, they can then buy the Dutch oven with the set, and you get a discount on the stand.
You basically get the stand for half price, if you
yeah.
buy the set.
Cross sell with Rock Crocks, obviously. Seasonings, they came out with slow cooker seasoning that Tiffany already used. Chef tongs, silicone holders to pour the actual Rock Crock, and then mix and chop, because if you're doing like a ground beef recipe, mix and chop. To book a party, it's a half price, it could be a half price item for the host. There's also a host set for the back
On the back of the catalog under the half price
Look at that.
combinations.
You get the Rock Crock, it looks like Dutch oven, slow cooker stand, and the round grill pan. For $139.50.
The cost of a rock
Rock
crock.
Crock, yeah. So it's
Awesome.
a really good deal.
Have you guys seen, I thought I saw a picture somewhere where somebody was putting a casserole inside that. When y'all were looking and doing this, did you see anything
Somebody
where it said you shouldn't do that?
The use and care says it is only meant for the everyday and the Dutch oven. So I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind that. Like if there's a safety issue, it could be an uneven heating kind of thing. So maybe you couldn't cook in it, but maybe you could keep warm.
Okay.
But I do know that some people, I don't know if any of you guys have used yours, but I do know some people said that the stand itself gets hot.
It does.
It
Yes.
does.
So I have one
So I think that
Brand
could also be
hot.
an issue with the smaller rock crock in there, that there's more, it's more open area for burning you. So
All right.
Okay, fine.
Table number 2, which was the kids.
That's us.
Where's
Okay.
those papers?
So we forgot to pick a favorite. So guys, what's our favorite? It's gonna be Dang! Yes, with the orange bear. Okay, so that's your. That's with the pink. So who wants to talk about that? Because I'm holding it. That's my job. Go, Alexis.
Pink.
Alexis's favorite color
Need
is.
some orange.
So who will
I
love
have that
it?
written down.
Sorry, I didn't
Alexis.
understand the question I heard.
That's talking to you, Alexa.
Look, I was here first. Who will love it? Parents, kids, grandparents. Yeah, those people that, want to show it off to their children. Features and benefits. A feature is the size. It's just the right size for the kids, so it's easy for them to handle, easy for them to use. It's made out of what the regular baker is made out of, so it's not plastic. It's legit. It's a very fun color. The recipes that come with it teach the children, to 1, follow directions, and 2, learn to cook.
Follow directions.
Imagine that. We're going to cross-sell that with other kids sets, flexible cutting mats, scrapers, silicone prep for the bowls, cut and seal, the cloths,
Because they match.
and and who would book?
Alexis would,
I would
because
because
it's orange.
it's orange.
That's what it says.
And Evelyn, because it's her size.
Yes.
Hey, my daughter's
We have
already
you on
taking
there.
out shots
There's
for
Evelyn,
Adidas.
right there. Evelyn, you're down there with the mini TV. We'll put you on there. Who's gonna love it? You will.
People from portion control.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I loved about it.
Or single people.
Or single
that,
people,
yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I've been
Well,
talking
we're
to
on the
myself,
kids set
and it's
though.
perfect.
Well, I also
Yeah.
was saying, if you like the orange,
Yes.
you can get the kid set. There's no age restriction
That's
on it.
kind of why I bought it.
Well, it's
Or the
really
orange.
cool because it comes with the scoop, with the spoon
Yeah.
and the knife.
That's
So-
why, like a college kid, I think
Exactly.
that would be super cute.
I think it's awesome for college kids.
Like not that age, always,
Yeah.
but
Right.
like add 10 years to that.
But
Yeah.
even like single people, like my sister is single, she cooks just for herself.
Yeah, like when
She
your
does
sister like
everything
that, and
just
she's
for
like
her.
20, whatever.
Mhm.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm married and I love it.
And the kids, I love it.
All right. Well, awesome. I'm gonna take pictures of all 3 of these and we'll post them. But we're gonna do set number 3 was the grill.
First off, I just want the Zoom people to see because they
It's
can't
upside
see
down.
They can't see anything.
Fail.
I care about you Zoom people. I just want y'all to see what we're doing.
Look at Hannah's smile.
Okay, that's all you get.
Like right here. Casey.
So pick the product, Casey. What do you want?
Me? I'm holding it.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go with the grill.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with the grill.
Love that grill.
Who will love the grill?
I do.
Amy. Amy loves the grill.
My name on it?
Men will love the grill, and men are kind of like an area that a lot of us need to work on.
I don't like.
What?
Never mind.
What?
We gotta work on
What?
it.
Oh, sorry. But men are a target audience that we don't normally hit up. So it's nice to be able to get some men cooking with us. Anyways, tailgaters, apartment people would love the indoor outdoor grill, RV people, campers, people who are prone to natural disasters.
We just wrote her name on ours.
Anyway,
I know what you're talking about.
anyway, some of the features is that it's indoor outdoor. You can cook anywhere, anytime. It is easy to dismantle, so it's easy to clean up. It has a grate, which is it reduces smoke. It's electric, so you can use it indoor.
Boogie, woogie, woogie,
Boogie, woogie, woogie. It has a locking lid. It has stay cool handles, no slip legs, so that means safety first.
Look at you reading backwards.
I know, very
So
very
smart.
You get an extra point for that.
It's small, so it's easy to transport and pack up. The price, it's affordable. We're gonna cross-sell the grill with the grill tools, guys. Imagine that. Okay, and the rubs and the burger press, because if you read about it, it can fit 9 of the burger press burgers on that grill. And then what does that say? Grill tray pan, etc. Cool and serve.
Oh, yeah.
The grill trays. So like on your big grill, we have those trays.
Oh, the
that you-
baskets.
yeah, the baskets and all that. they fit the grilled pizza pan. It should fit according to Tiffany.
We looked at the measurements.
When we recruit, when you qualify a show for $12.50, you get 100 PC bucks, which means you can get the grill for $25. Bam! When you're out and about, you can use it at the beach because Evelyn straight up schooled us. She told us that when you go to the beach, you can't use open flame, but it's electric. So if you can charge it on something, you can grill at the beach.
Wait. So if I'm a charcoal in there, but I'm like, it's got a plug, officer. If it's okay.
Well, I don't know.
You can, like,
It
put it
depends on
like,
what you do with the officer, but I've already when I've been there.
I just don't know how we're gonna plug it in.
Well, they have special, like my friends, when we go to the beach, and we bring like a charging station
Oh, gotcha.
that has a plug. It's like a portable battery. So yeah, it's a
Yeah,
small
okay.
generator, and so you just plug it right into that.
I feel really lame right now because we don't take a
We are
generator.
gonna have to do
It
that.
sounds good.
We're gonna take a generator to the beach just so we can grill.
It's a 4-wheel drive area.
But we can use it when you're out camping. You can show all your friends while you're sleeping under the stars that, hey, we can plug it in the cabin if it starts to rain. But if it's not raining, we're gonna grill outside.
Excellent.
I'm gonna hit up my NASCAR people. I'm gonna pull this thing out, this bad boy. Like, hey guys, this thing fits in my passenger seat.
And you can put lighter fluid on it. They like to light stuff on fire.
Your
And then
ODU
football tailgaters. You can use it at a picnic shelter. So that's why we love the grill.
Love it.
Excellent.
Sorry, some people, we love the grill.
All right, excellent. Well, I will
All right,
keep
hold on,
these.
Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna interrupt the meeting for just a minute because I've been getting text messages, but Jim Foreman would just like all of us to know how cool Tiffany is and how proud he is of her. And he just wants everybody to know that and wants her to know that. So I thought we'd share
I
that.
would notice that he just
Was
texted
there
me.
something specific
He
about
just
her
said
being
super
cool?
proud of you. I don't know.
Did you do something?
He's cool. He's
Yeah.
sitting in the meeting and he wants you to know you rock. That's all.
Okay.
Don't tell him.
Okay,
Aw,
Tiffany.
nice.
Tell him that she is embarrassed and blushing.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Tell him that she's a blushing
I
bride.
recorded that. I recorded
Say she's a blushing bride.
Do you want this one too?
Yeah, I'll take a picture. Mia, put this on the dining room table, and then I'll take a picture of these and post them tomorrow with the notes.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna jump into next. All right, Amy, you're up.
Okay. Give me your. But
Oh, those things.
yes,
Right.
yes. So the gift registry. I hope you all saw the email that we now have a gift. So remind yourself, it's not a wedding registry. Okay, not a bridal registry. Why is that?
Anybody.
Yes, so don't limit yourself by calling it a bridal registry because then everybody else is going to turn off. Okay, so what are some other reasons you would register for your birthdays? Going to college.
Housewarming.
Housewarming. Yes.
Natural disaster.
Yes.
New housing. What did you say? I didn't hear you. Okay, yeah. So obviously getting married, but you can make a list for any reason. So there's 2 different kinds of lists now. Your guests can make, all your customers can make a wish list or a gift list, and so they're different. I mean, who cares the difference really? The one thing to remember is that when they create their list, there is now a link. Just like when you create a show, there's a link to share. When they create a list, there's a link. So when mom and dad say, honey, what do you want for Christmas this year? She can go, link. There you go. Shopping, done. Okay. So it's very easy to set up. You don't have to set it up for them. They can do it themselves. I mean, it's really, really simple. Okay. I played around with it the other day. Super simple. So
Vicky actually did one for me when she was a customer. I put on my customer page, if anybody does one, I'll put you in a drawing. And so you can do the same thing, like say anybody who does one and links it to me, because you get an email as soon as they link it. So if they link it to you, then you can like say, I'm going to do a drawing for something.
tell them to start on your
Christmas or
on your-
birthday or
on your
page.
help me. Thank you. Yes, on your website, and that'll put them in the right place. So Here's the thing though, no one's gonna do it if you don't talk about it, okay? So at every single show, you need to mention it, all right? So what I do.
Virtual or cooking.
Yes, and what I used to do back when we had a bridal registry, so
We're looking at Amy's
we're
slide.
thinking that, oh, are they really looking at my butt? Okay.
There we go.
So what I used to do when it was a bridal registry is at the bottom of my booking slide or in my booking box, I had a little tiny party favor that looked like a bridal bouquet. And so, and I would say, and we have a bridal registry. So now that we have a gift registry, instead of holding something like that, you know, we're going to give you a little visual cue. I'm going to give it to you next time. But you need to have something to remind you to say we have a gift registry. So whether you're getting married, sending someone off to college, getting a new house, you can register for gifts and share that list with anybody through this link. So you're going to want a visual cue to remind yourself every show to talk about it. Does that make sense? Yeah, because then if you have it there, just that's the whole reason we use the booking slide, so you remember to talk about each thing, then that's one of the things we have.
I just had a thought. You could take like a little jewelry box, like they sell them, I know, at
Yes.
dollar store, but if you even have some left over, even if you tied a ribbon around it just so that it would look cute and put it on your table, that could be your visual cue.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So that you would know to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. All right, do you have the other half of that?
Yep.
Thank you. So I know what I'm doing. Thank you. All right, so we're going to talk now. We're totally going to shift gears. Now we're going to talk about Facebook Live. Okay, so how many of you, I know I've seen you go live. How many of you have ever gone live on Facebook?
I've actually have not gone live on Facebook. I
Oh,
pre-recorded. I
she
pre-recorded.
pre-recorded.
Okay.
I
All right. I thought
pre-recorded.
you went live.
iMovie.
So you have. Okay. So, oh yeah, iMovie. Okay. So, the one thing about going live, and you've seen this when you've been on Facebook, is that it notifies people that you're live. And sometimes if you happen to be on there at the right time, and I'm not sure exactly how this works, it'll even show up at the bottom. And like, you're like, I didn't even click on, I didn't want to see her face today. Okay. But it's there. So people are more notified than if you just post a video, a pre-recorded video. So here's the thing. We're going to do a little Facebook Live right now. Oh my God, my hair ain't good. It doesn't matter. Okay. You don't have to show your hair. Okay. But here's what I want you to think about. And this is something that I started to notice after another director and I were being really, really mean girls, and we were picking on someone else's video. And we were, I'm going to be honest, because, okay.
Was it me?
No, it was nobody that we know. We don't even know who it is.
Okay.
No, it was me and Carolyn.
Okay.
Now you know why we were mean.
Okay.
So, homegirl consultant was doing her stuff here, and she had some chipped old nail polish, and we were watching it. We were going, oh my gosh, she's gonna get nail polish chips in that food. That's disgusting. Like, so we were picking on her, but here's the thing. It was, you know, we were being a little mean about it right then, but it made both of us very conscious of what are we doing when we do a video, okay? So, and not that you can't be real, but take a minute and a half and think about it before you do it. So if you're gonna do something like while you're cooking dinner, you're gonna show everybody how you use the close and cut, and I've done that before, clean the counter off.
Yes.
You know, they don't need to see your cat up there eating food out of the bowl. Let it all that. Because what happens, people get distracted by that. And you want the focus to be on what you're trying to show them. So a couple things to keep track of. And I joke around because I get my husband to hold the camera for me. Now you can get a tripod. The only downfall to the tripod is you need to know a little bit about Facebook Live first, because you're going to want to get it all set up and positioned. You're going to want to hit go, and you want to get to your spot. Because one thing that I hate is I tune in, okay, and then I see somebody's face, and they're like, oh, they're picking at it. I'm like, I don't need to see your dental work right now, okay? Like, and that's distracting again. So, you know, take a second and be more. It gives you a countdown when you go on Facebook Live, and we're going to see this in a second. It says 3, 2, 1. That's enough time to move across the kitchen, okay? If you do have someone hold your camera, think about what's the fluttering angle, and then anybody who's had a picture taken, what are you supposed to take a picture from?
Down.
So do not ask your 3-year-old to hold the camera, okay? Because it's not going to look good, okay? Nobody looks good from down there, all right? Be conscious of surroundings. Be conscious of your background. Be conscious of background noises. So if the kids are running around making a lot of noise, the dog is barking, your neighbor's screaming, that's not a good time to do it. Say, I'm going to do it later, okay? Again, that's distracting. And even if you're like, oh, my kids, no, we're all like, take a parenting class. That's what we're all saying, even though our kids are doing the same thing, okay? That's just what it is. So stay focused on what you're doing. Don't get distracted. Have a couple things put in place. and never, ever, ever reach across the screen. So if you've got it right here and you've got it focused down on here, don't be like this. Nobody wants to see side boob. We don't, no, don't do that. So just think about that. Don't, because the one we were picking on, nail polish girl, she kept reaching across and pulling stuff. And I'm like, why would you not just have it right here? Right here. I mean, she only had 3 things on there. You can line them up. It's easy, okay? Again, I said, don't put your thing in it and watch the butt. Nobody wants to see your butt. Nobody wants to see my butt. So don't put your butt to the camera. Just be conscious of that, because sometimes that happens. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pair you up. If you have gone Facebook Live, put your hand up again. Okay. If you have not gone Facebook Live, you need to grab a partner with somebody who has. So find your partner right now.
Don't be scared. There you go. Good partners.
Teach me your ways.
All right, you want to be partnering? All right.
Hey,
All right,
Okay,
Nancy.
all right. Now here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna try to move. We're gonna try to move into places like.
My husband reached across the camera.
See, well, and you know, I mean, like, just it's not anything that you think about until you're sitting there going, "Oh my God, I can't believe she did that," and you're like, "Oh, did I do that?" You know what I mean? So.
Well, I was recording him grilling on
Right,
the grill, and then all of a sudden he just reached across, and I'm like,
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
really?
So, I mean, you know, that's just, if you think about it now. So what we're going to do is all the new products are either here in the kitchen or in the dining room. Find a product you love. Take 1 minute, okay, to think about the actual product name. I'll find the right name, Lord Jesus. Why you love it. Okay, I can't stand people are like, pizza stone, this pizza. No, it's not Lord Stone. I'll hit you with it. What it is, why you love it, what you use it for. 3 things.
All right, write that down on your notes. This is section number 2.
Name, why you love it.
Your name and the product name.
Yep. Product name, why you love it, what you use it for. And you can lie, okay? If you have never used the multi-grater and slicing, okay? I was raised Catholic. We lie all the time, okay? So you can, but we're gonna go Facebook Live. So you're gonna have a minute to practice, and then we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, okay? And so you've got to have your phone so that each one of you is gonna go live on your own device. Okay, so it shows up as you. It's about to go down. Okay.
All right, Nancy,
So
what
let's
product
find
do
a place. The kitchen table's a good
What do you
place.
love
The
right now?
island or the over where the drinks are is a good place. Dining room table, or your
the grill.
table is
I
a good
love
spot.
the-
And here on the.
What do you want?
Yeah.
she's
So
asking
pick a
us
product. Let's go.
Grater slicer.
A new product?
I don't necessarily have the other products available unless you want to grab it.
Okay, so
No.
Zoom people.
I don't.
There we go. Hi, Zoom people. So what I would say is, since you can't go live here together, what you can do is I think that. Hold on, let me check to see if we can do this. Let's see.
No, she said we.
I think you can do this. If we go into our group,
Take it with you. Lie about it. You
Yeah,
have a
we'll lie.
you have a slow cooker at home. Don't you lie.
You lied about it.
Watch your toes.
yes. So if you go into the group, Foreman's Fireworks group, you can go live in there as a test run if you want. Or you can just go live and do it on your own page and rock it out.
Have you used that?
So you don't get a chance. You can practice on the page and then go live on your other one if you want. I know you probably can't do it right now because then it would disconnect you from here. So bear with us for a minute. If you are not friends with some of the people who are here, but you see them on the team page, go ahead and friend request them now, and then you can watch their videos and tell them if they have nail polish chips.
Who's your partner?
I'll
be your partner. Is this such oven?
I've done it. I've done it Facebook Live.
I hit like 20.
Oh, yeah.
We came out here like, oh, wait, sorry.
I have my ball and for good use. I just don't mind our warfare.
Alright, so we have everyday rock crock. And the slow cooker stand. What do I love? You have your little thing like this? Yeah. I just have to pick though. What do I, what's the one one thing though.
Read all about
I
it.
love the fact that I can sear my chicken breasts before I put them in, slow cook all
And
day.
it's in
So they
one
don't
pot.
taste all mealy, and it's only one pot.
Only one dish.
There you go.
That, I think that is my number one favorite thing I like about it. That it's one dish.
Mom, did you look in?
Yeah. I love that you can use both the regular, the everyday, and the Dutch oven. Actually, we can use that, you know, Facebook Live to show the difference. Yeah.
Alright, so.
Here, I'll grab this and go that way.
Alright, so like we want this out here, we probably want to clean up that, you know, like in there, this over here, on the lights. If we're gonna have this stuff in the background, let's throw the line.
I want to, I want this so that we can think some ideas on what to say. This is for the. Yeah.
You know what, it's dirty, yeah,
True.
don't even.
Quality.
Oh my goodness, how are your toes doing?
Did doctor teach you how to clip your toenails so you don't do that anymore?
No, we're gonna get
Okay,
like
sorry.
chemically burned so they
Oh, gotcha.
don't isn't gonna feel nice.
No, I know. But it'll be better once it's done.
Yeah.
Where's the lids for the herb thingies?
They're in there.
Oh, no.
The lid?
See, the difference is I'm a full face on water.
Oh, that's the mistake I did. See, I use my stems. I like my stems in the sauce.
I do too, which is why I don't mind using it because it'll pull some stems, but I don't do the entire stem.
I know, but when I ran it through here, I ran the stems.
You should do that. Well, I'm gonna have some ready to go. Need a plate.
Setting up, alright. So.
Are you getting this?
Going to find check.
Okay, so I will get one.
No, people pay attention. I know.
Okay, I did,
But I mean, it's, you know.
Alright, now wait a minute. Are you gonna go this way or that way? I was gonna go that way.
That way, okay, all right.
Or should I go this way so we have this? I can go that way.
Yep, so spin it around, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't really look way.
Yeah, come with me.
There's a lot of talking.
I'm taking a video of you.
Shut the F up.
Oh,
Give me
so
your
I-
phone. Could be in the background.
I'm trying to get out. How do I get out of, Tiffany's thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so do I go to my,
Alright, so you go to
my group, right?
Okay, alright. You don't have to go to your group, you just go in the regular. page.
Which one are you gonna do?
I know,
I'm gonna do
but-
the
okay,
phone now.
do that, and then just.
Where's my
press here.
phone? I'm
And
on
then
the
see if they
phone.
go, it's over here, underneath the page, type here.
Underneath
the solution side or PUD or whatever. And then before, and then we're gonna show you when it's your turn.
Oh, that's the one weird.
Yeah, I know.
I told her to. Yeah. You can do it.
So I don't have any members.
Hey, you just say what you love, just do it, it's gonna be great.
Start it? I don't know if it's, oh, I gotta push it, ready?
Yeah.
It's gonna be 3, 2, 1. That's all right. 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, it's Vicky. I'm here with the Everyday Rock Crock and the Dutch Oven Rock Crock and our new product, the Slow Cooker Stand. One of the great things about this that I really like is that you can cook all of your meats and everything in your rock crock right on the stove top and then put it right into the slow cooker and cook it. There's a timer on it that has different settings to be able to select how long you want to cook your meal for. To help for your day, depending on the recipe, whatever you guys need. It's a great addition to the kitchen. And if you buy it as a set, you're gonna get the Rock Crock slow cooker stand for half price. So it's a great deal. Anybody want to book a party? I don't want to book a party in there because
Alright. So. Just go.
All right.
So, you're in the back
Which way?
running.
Okay, I was gonna say,
We're
which
gonna
way?
have this way. So. Honestly. Okay, the light and the angle.
It's okay, because I want you to be way down here.
Okay. So, usually you have to describe your video if you want to, so you can put some kind of like a description on there. Check out the herb mill and herb stripper and or our herb stripper line.
Who's next?
I think they're gonna do theirs.
All right, everybody ready?
No, I'm getting ready to go.
Ready?
We have to get out of the right.
Get off my computer and get out of here. Sorry, face friends that are joining us from afar. Out. Thank you.
Hey guys.
Can we bring that back in here?
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
My face is like, I think it needs your input.
The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be with it.
This is our oldest cell. We have used this same color as this.
At least I
For
can.
show purposes, I wanted to have this one out.
You can delete it
So
off
it's
your
on that
page
herb
too.
stripper. It has a couple different notches.
But I would say at least leave it there so you can swatch it.
Or how do I not let anybody else see it?
You went live, so it's a public.
So how do I delete off my page?
Together.
What's the purpose? Everybody else sees it.
Strip all the stems off.
I would say make sure you watch it so
And I
you
do this
can
for a bowl.
see how you did.
Okay.
And then.
And I would leave it on there to at least the end of the meeting and see who else will use it while we're sitting in here.
So we've got our herb mill. We have a nice ceramic bowl in here that pushes.
I'm rolling my eyes and everything. I'm not doing very well.
That's all right.
When you
You've never done before. This is your
get
practice.
going. Oh, I have the lid on. Look at that.
You know who's Hannah?
Hannah, who's on here, yeah, Hannah just
Uh-huh.
watched it. Yay, Hannah.
Hello, Hannah.
Typically, a lot of people like to throw it away because they don't want it to go to waste. What you can do is you can take your cilantro, throw it in our herb tray, squeeze some lime over top of it, throw it in your freezer, and next week, the next time you have a recipe that's ready to go, but you don't want to go to the store to pick up some fresh herbs, you already have some that you have frozen in your refrigerator or freezer that you can pull out. So this is just a couple of our new products I want to share with you and go live with y'all on Facebook. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. If you want to book a party, let me know. I'm happy to work with you.
Yay!
Too badly. Oh my God.
Here's how it goes, so then you have to click finish and you click post. But as you're doing it, people are commenting and you can see, yes, you can see who's
Oh my
going
God, I
on.
need both of those.
All right, so you guys will have to go stalk everybody and watch all their videos.
So-and-so joined, so-and-so joined. And so you.
All right, come in here, guys.
There you go. Somebody skipped out.
Sarah.
I couldn't do everybody.
We were just time restraints. I will post one this week. Okay.
All right,
There you
so
go.
what did you guys think? Is
I
it
have
really
like
hard?
three in
Is it hard to do?
No.
Yes. It was
Yes.
extremely hard. I was curious to know them.
My cheeks are on fire.
Angie started
But you
too.
did great.
You did so good.
But what did you think though? She didn't do it either.
All right, so now that you've done one,
I
it
feel
looks
so
really
like
hard.
You're not staring at yourself doing it.
You're very critical of yourself when
I
you're doing
hate
Yes.
staring at
So
myself.
one of the
saying,
first
"Is this my
times I
pot or a
recorded a
person?"
video like that, I actually put my phone up in my cabinet because it was height of my face, and I was showing people how to use the microplane, but I was trying to show them how to open it and shut it, and so I held it up there because I didn't want to have to like do this and have to use two hands. So I just put it in the cabinet itself, and it was about the right level. So that could give you guys a help. There. All right, wait me up. All right, so your challenge is to go live again this week sometime. All right, so you guys know what to do. All right, and watch each other's. Since we all just went live and a lot of y'all are friends with each other.
I
so
saw you, Hannah.
Hannah was joining them all. She was checking us all out. All right, so we're gonna jump into some recognition. So I'm gonna have Sarah come up so that we can officially recognize you. Actually, both Sarahs. We'll have both Sarahs come up.
And Ashley virtually.
And then Ashley virtually. All right, come on. All right, so I'm going to give one to you so that you can take care of getting that to Ashley. All right, I have to read this first before I do this. All right, so this Sarah is actually, y'all have seen her in a couple of our meetings, and so she's officially a consultant. And then this Sarah is new to our meetings. She's hospitality. And Williamsburg to where? You went where in between Williamsburg and here?
I joined with Sheila Lauren. She's in Maryland.
Maryland. Okay, but you lived here the whole time?
No, I was in Florida. I've moved like every 6 months.
Okay.
Oh, wow, my goodness.
All right. So we have a gift for you guys, and we'll mail Ashley's to hers. But you are holding the key to your store. How exciting it is to open your very own business. Picture yourself opening the doors to your new store. You must be so excited. Have you told everyone about it? How many people will come through the doors? That all depends on how you host coach. How much future business will you have? That all depends on how many bookings you get. Will your business grow, and will you need to hire help? That all depends on if you share your business with others. How many hours a week your business is open, no matter if it's full-time, part-time, or just a hobby. You need to treat it like a real store with real walls and real hours. If your store is low on sales, you need to do what any other, or low on sales, or needs more customers, you need to do what any other store owner would do. Have a sale, advertise, and get the word out, go live on Facebook, that your business is here and open for business. How your business does is completely up to you. Good luck from Tiffany, Amy, and Laura. All right, Laura's gonna take a picture of us, so scooch in. All right.
One more. Good.
Awesome, thank you, ladies. All right, so I just want to hit on our clappers. Here, we have actually, somebody dropped off a bag of clappers on my front porch, and so I think it was John's business. I think it was that one. So, all right, so for some quick recognition.
Yeah, first off,
Yes.
Hannah and I are gonna be Facebook friends.
All right, Hannah.
We're friends now.
You're gonna get a bunch of friend requests, I think.
Well, I told them to go friend request anybody they saw that was here.
Oh, good
They
idea.
They could snoop on the video.
Awesome. All right. So first we want to give everybody a shout out because as a team, the Foreman team, so raise your hand if you're on the Foreman team. All right, if you don't know, we'll help you out. I think everybody raised their hand, that was right. Okay, so on the Foreman team, we had 13 active consultants, and as a group, we did $16,046 in sales. So that was awesome for February. And then the Johnson team, raise your hand, and the two that are joining online, they had 8 active consultants on their team, and they did $7,718. That's awesome. All right, so with that being said, everyone here is an essential piece, no matter if you submit $150 or you submit $15,000. If you do, thank you. But
We will take you out to dinner.
yes, we will take you out to dinner.
And a massage.
And oh, yes.
Well, I made $15,000 last month. I'd be taking myself out.
There you go.
So,
We'll just buy the bar. Okay, so everyone here is an essential piece of the puzzle. So a couple of you joined coming over on like 2 weeks ago, and we talked about looking at leadership. So I wanted to kind of expand on that for a moment and share with you guys my vision board. Now, I'm in the lead program with Pampered Chef, and this is actually part of my homework. So you guys are helping me complete my homework today. Thank you so much for that. And
can I hold the Zoom people so they can see?
oh, if you want to show it to them, let me show it. Wait, here we go. All right, Zoom people, you see that?
I care about you, Zoom people.
Okay.
Y'all just remember that.
All right, so do not let me forget some of my homework tonight. Okay, so those whoever's helping me here tonight when we leave, do not let me forget. Okay, so here's my little vision board. But when you joined the Pampered Chef, you became part of a family. Each of you are represented on the board as one of the stars. And because within this family of Pampered Chef, everyone is a shining star. So as with any good family, you will be encouraged to share and invite others to Pampered Chef, igniting the light within each of them. Our business, in our business, we call this recruiting or team building. Recruiting is not my most favorite word, but I threw team building in there too. As you recruit, you will build your own team, and you might feel as though you want to move out to your own star. Okay, you can do that. In fact, it's encouraged because having your own big red star is pretty awesome, and it happens to be a dream of many. As we grow together and we ignite the light and let it shine, and we light up the sky on the 4th of July. Hopefully somebody caught where that came from. Okay, so why would you want your own? Yes, I know I was singing earlier today. Why would you want to have your own big red star? Well, there are many perks that come along with having this. You substantially increase your income as a director. So those are the people who joined at our Looking at Leadership class. You guys get to see paychecks for their consultants and the different levels and how building a team really substantially increases that. You will earn the incentive trip faster because you earn how many recruiting points per person? 3,000. You'll have access to exclusive training designed just for directors and above. And you'll have the opportunity to receive all the season's products free 2 times a year. And you'll have the incredible satisfaction of helping others achieve their goals. Remember igniting that light. So are you guys intrigued yet?
Oh, yeah.
Humor me. Okay. Taking over your own big red star has a few requirements. 3 things have to happen in the same month. First, in order to have your big star, you have to have 5 friends. Okay, and that's just a handful of people. You can invite a few, and then from those people, they can invite a few. All right. Together, you'll wind up with 5. Okay, that's why there's 5 points on the star. And then the second thing is in that same month, 5 of these folks have to be active, selling at least 150 or 1 show. So we've talked about that before. Being active means either 150 in online sales or a minimum show of $200. All right, so 5 people active. Thirdly, you have to collect as a group $5,000 in sales. And personally, you got to sell 750 of that. So if you look at that, that's roughly less than 1,000 per person because it's you plus 5. So there's 6 of you to make up that 5,000. So when the stars align, and all those things happen, Pampered Chef will say, congratulations, you qualify for your own very big red star. And you and your team members will get your own little red star on the side of the board here. As a team, we are currently working towards a senior director level, and that is why you see 4 red stars. So to be a senior director within Pampered Chef, there needs to be me and then 4 other of you to be a director. And then next we'll work towards the executive level, which is 8 big stars. And then we'll be an executive team. Now, what does that mean to become an executive team? First, it means that there are fewer than 60 executive teams within Pampered Chef. So that means that is very exclusive. In addition, I get to network with some of the best leaders in the company and bring all of that back to you guys, the stars. And I'll have access to a dedicated phone line to home office that allows me to get my questions answered faster. Like I don't have to go to the solution center. Like I get to go to like a person. And at national conference and other meetings, we have an executive team status, which gives us perks and other things over there. So although I may carry the title, it's absolutely a team effort that gets us there. So what does this mean on our star board here? Well, as we move forward in this goal of building an executive team, we'll be booking more parties, which means that we'll have more customers at our parties and more people to get products in their kitchen. And some will get these for free because they hosted parties. More people will get will start their very own Pampered Chef business because we shared the opportunity and will ignite the light and fulfill their dream. And the more of you will get that does not make sense. And more of you will get to fulfill your dreams too. So by helping them, you help yourself. All right, so at the end of the meeting, I'd love for you each to take a sticky note. Take one of my son around for me. And you're gonna put your name on your sticky note, and then you're gonna put it on one of the big red stars. Together, we can move our team towards the next level and build an executive team. So right now, I'm also gonna give you guys, I need to print it out for after that. I'm going to give you guys each a star to take home, and I want you to seriously consider who will fill up your 5 points. I know there's a spark in each of you, and you just got to ignite the light, let it shine, and just own the night like the 4th of July, because baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what you're worth. Make them go, oh, and shoot across the sky. Because when we share and help each other achieve their dreams, we'll also achieve our own dreams and goals. So does anybody have any questions? I know it was going to be a dead silence. But I am gonna give you guys each a star, and you're gonna work on that. Even though Nancy, you're under Amy, we'll start working together as a team or whatever. So, and then Sarah, I know that you're under Sheila or whatever, so we'll still, but this is part of my homework was to physically put my team on here so I could see it visually and see where everybody kind of falls. So I have had a dream for a very long time to move past the director level. And that's why this is red, is because that's what a director is. That's the color of your lanyard is red. And I would like to change my lanyard to dark blue, at least by conference, which means, what? Does anybody know?
So you need 4
No.
directors.
Not to
become
be
dark
blue. Not to be blue. To be dark blue. To be dark blue, it needs one director.
One director.
And I become an advanced director with 1 director. To go white, which is the next level, is senior, and there needs to be 4. So I just hope that that meeting that you guys came to inspired you a little bit to look at Pampered Chef a little bit differently. And definitely we can talk about any questions you may have. But that being said, how you guys are all an essential piece of the puzzle, we also wanted to introduce a new monthly challenge that we're going to do. And you might have seen the little blurb on the team page. Anybody see it? Maybe, because you commented on it. So what was it?
10
10
by the 15.
by the 15th. So you guys are getting the green by 15 postcards. All right. So we were thinking that as a group, all of us combined, if we could get 10 green by the 15th, we will come up with a special something, whether we go and have skinny dip ice cream together or whether we go have a margarita next to the restaurant together.
I was thinking like CF chain.
Or, you know,
Everybody's active by the 15th. We gotta be at Ruth.
there you go. We didn't say we were okay. And then these guys that are not here locally, we're gonna take care of you guys too. So like, you know, we'll make sure that you guys can get together with whoever is in your area to do this camaraderie kind of fellowship thing. So it's going to help you guys by encouraging each other, you know, because you've already seen, I think Casey said she is so green.
Raise your hand if you're already green this month.
Excellent. Yes.
Some on mine
That's
too.
why.
You will be
I
after
wanted
the
to
meeting.
bring top.
Awesome.
And if
There we
you're
go.
not here locally, they still count.
I just wanted to wear
So
these
I
leggings.
know that Ashley's already green this month.
Yeah.
So that's another one that counts. I don't remember if Hannah has. I didn't look.
No. she's
Okay,
figuring
not
it
yet.
out.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not the 15th yet.
All right, because we still have it. Today's only the 7th, so we're still a week away.
Yes.
But we wanted to introduce this as our new monthly team challenge is to get 10 people green by the 15th. So give me a shake of your clapper. I don't know what it is in my clapper.
Don't scare the cat.
If you brought something to eat, yay! Thank you so much. Make sure you put your name on the Clean for Books postcard or postboard that's on the other side of the cabinet. When that gets filled up, we'll get a cookbook from the.
Someone just shared my video.
Yay! All right, and then so who since the last meeting has looked at any of the online trainings that Pampered Chef has offered? Yay, Sarah! You did?
I've been watching the hell out of them.
Yay! Tell me like one aha.
Well, I really like is the freezer shop workshops.
There you go. Very
That was
nice.
really quite interesting. I mean, and I also watched the station, how she came up with the stations.
Yeah.
And so I've been watching like just the 3 tags, like meet and greet, start the stations right away. And then before you start the stations, then you talk about like the 2 key products, 2 or 3 key products, go over the recipes real quick, send them in there, and then just kind of go and shadow.
Very nice.
And then talk about eat and talk, and then wrap it up.
Yeah. Have
Like
you guys
45
done any
minutes.
online trainings on the PC University in the last month? Yes, you want to share an aha? You can unmute yourselves and share an aha. Ashley's going, no. No, Hannah's going, no. Okay, they're saying no. So, Amy, you can yell at them later.
Okay.
All right, who since the last meeting has survived their first show? That'd be Sarah.
Yay, Sarah.
All right, so Sarah, real quick, I forgot to ask you. You came to the Looking at Leadership little class we did twice before you even signed.
I like the food.
Because you like the food. So what was something that you took away from that when you came and hung out with me and Amy and then just me that one night?
Well, we had talked about it a couple times when you had showed your pay stub or your or no, I'm sorry, 1099.
Yes.
So the biggest one, and I don't care. I'm very free. I'm very not free. but-
Open.
Yeah. So but one of the things was I figured out what I made per year compared to what you made that year. It was only like, what do you say, $1,000
$1,000
or
different.
more that I made compared to what she made. But I was working 40 hours a week
And I did
in an
100 shows.
office, and you did what was
About
it?
100 shows.
About 100 shows, and like it was not part time, but the hours were. I was stuck in an office
Yeah.
where you can
Yeah.
go do whatever you.
2 shows a week.
2 shows a week, be with your family, go to field trips, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And that was
That was an aha for me when you said that, because,
We didn't even like tell you to say that.
No.
Yeah, we don't think about that being on this side of it because we don't have a full-time job, so we're not looking at that anymore, and so that I think is very eye-opening.
right. And like so, I get a week, paid vacation. Whereas if you want to go on vacation, you just go on vacation.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to get it approved and stuff like that. Whereas y'all really don't have
And I
to.
remember one time recently, my kid said, "Why can't we just go to school 2 days a week and be off? Why can't we have 5-day weekends?" And that kind of made me think, well, that's kind of what I do. Like I have a 5-day weekend and I work twice a week.
Go get a degree and we'll talk.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
about that. So, and then Sarah did her own show this weekend. So you're doing a 2-part grand opening.
Right. So that's tomorrow as well. And then I did Saturday morning. I did 2 because some people can or can't make it. Some days they're easier. So I had 3 people on Saturday. I mean, 2. Can't count my sister, so I'll take her away. But and so I've got a possibly booking off of that, like a anyways, through church group. So
Yeah, fundraiser or something.
Yeah, well, no, with her it'll be just like a fellowshipping.
Okay.
And I'll do a presentation and stuff.
Excellent.
And then tomorrow I have like 5 or 6 people that are supposed to come tomorrow. And then a catalog booking, and then I have like 2 or 3 fundraisers in the works.
You guys know you can hold your own show every single month.
Right.
You don't have to just be starting to do that. You can do that anytime you want.
Well, and that was the big thing too that I took away with the freezer workshop is you can do it at your house.
Yes.
You pre-order the stuff there. They have to come because you're pre-ordering their seasonings and stuff. So they come and then like that.
What were you gonna say, Casey?
Normally, like when I do a vendor show, like back in December, I was doing a whole bunch of vendor shows for the winter markets. I would take the cash that I got from the cash and carry and turn that in for Make Me Green in January.
Ah, very nice.
So I would kickstart my own stuff by reordering the products that I had just sold.
Excellent. All right, has anybody got any new habits that they're doing or old habits that they're breaking or something you want to brag about? Maybe stretch yourself a little bit.
I have a tidbit that I just discovered
Yes.
with raffle tickets.
Yes.
So if anyone does raffle tickets, the first time I started doing raffle tickets, I was writing down, all right, this person earned raffle ticket
Oh my God.
number 1
Yes.
through 5.
You said a piece of paper.
This person was earning 1 through 5. This person was 6 through 7. And that got really time consuming. And then when you pick the raffle ticket number from like a random number generator, you had to go and find that number with that person. So I just started doing tally marks. And then I found this app that will take the person's name and how many raffle tickets they earned.
Oh.
And it will pull the name for you.
Nice. So you're gonna
So
share the name of the
yeah,
app.
the app is called, and it's free, it's called Riffle Raffle.
RIFFLE.
Yeah. So, and I'm gonna show the Zoom people because I love my Zoom people. So this is called Riffle Raffle. You can see it. Wait, here's the.
It's too bright.
So it will have the person's name, and you can put in how many tickets they
Screenshot that
earned.
and put it on the key page.
I will. So like Whitney had 335 tickets.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. That's a lot of tally marks.
Amanda,
Tally marking, girl.
Well, so what I did was majority of the tally marks were like around 100 tally marks, and it would be like the microwave game. So every time you said
Yes.
microwave, I gave you a raffle ticket. But when you order, I gave you 25 tickets for every $10 you spent.
Okay.
So I had people,
quick.
so I had people spend like $220 times 22
Yeah.
times
Oh.
25.
Yeah.
And so that would, so there was this one girl who was like hijacking the entire post, and she had like 300 raffle tickets. She only ordered like $50.
Oh. So kind of balanced out.
Yeah.
So, and then I had other people who didn't play the games, and they ended up having 600 raffle tickets.
Wow.
And so when I was able to put them all in, you just hit
get a winner, and it will pull up the name for you. You don't even have to find a ticket number or anything.
Nice.
So I thought Riffle Raffle was a really cool way. So if you want to do tally marks with tickets, that was
Very
really
nice.
cool.
I might actually do it.
Because I picked a winner last night for my party, and I did it through Excel. I just put everybody's name in there, and then did a random number for everybody.
Yes.
And then found if there was any
Oh,
duplicates,
God, I feel so
and then.
bad. I was like ripping actual.
Well, at first I was like doing it the long way, like Casey was doing. And I was like, last night I'm like, I'm gonna do something in Excel. So
Yeah.
Excel's gotta have
Yes.
something, but
Yeah.
app
So
is-
like, so what I did is like, I would just do my raffle tickets, and then I would 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30. And then I would go and look at their order. And if you didn't order, your raffle tickets are null and void. You have to order. And I put that into
Just
my
be
games.
careful because that's
Yeah,
called
that's
pay to
illegal.
play, and that's illegal.
Is it?
Yes.
You have to give them your ticket.
Do you ever remember the bottom of McDonald's where it said Monopoly, not
Yes.
no purchase
Yeah.
required?
Uh-huh.
You have to have
Because
that
you can actually walk into McDonald's
and say, I just want a piece.
Yeah, I want to.
No purchase required. It's illegal.
I mean, nobody does that.
Yeah, so just be careful about writing that in print.
I'm not going to name any names, but I'm just going to say that I was talking to somebody recently who does virtual parties, and she said she just picks a winner.
I was doing that too.
And she says, as long as I give away the prize that I promised to give away, I'm being honest.
And so what I mailed, and I think I have one right here.
Don't keep track of tickets, none of it. I mean, she didn't tell them not.
Yeah.
So this is what I decided to mail last week, was the Season's Best in my girlfriend's house thing with a knife inside. Okay, so there's a cut, there's a cut though. Oh my God. There is a quick cut knife in here. And then because this was February winners, I took the new mini catalog and slid in there and said, you're the best. Thank you for cutting out the competition. You're the winner. Smiley face mail. All right, and that cost me like, I don't know, $2.85 or $3.08 or
So
something like
when
that.
I was doing my raffle winner last night for this party.
We gotta go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So with the who earned the February promo for getting free catalogs?
Woo!
You got some free catalogs? Awesome. All right. We also have a consultant who's not here tonight, but she is qualified, and that's Lana. She's out of town. So we'll get with her and get stuff. And then both those people. Okay. It's not written here.
I know, sorry, I missed
All right, so Ashley also qualified. And all right, so make sure to check out your Pampered Chef page because you got 30 Pampered Chef dollars, I believe, for qualifying.
And Hannah too.
No, they got 100. They would have gotten 100. You would have gotten 30. Right? Yes. All right, so then
Hannah, yeah!
That's it, Hannah. Yeah. All right, and then another recognition is Laura hit 400,000. That's awesome. All right, and I know on the piece of paper out there was a couple people who all hit 7,000. All like 4 of you that hit it all in the same month, which I thought was kind of random. So it was like 3 sevens, which is like lucky or something.
That's awesome.
All right, so real quick, we're gonna do our high five line. So the way this works is everyone fills out one of these at every single meeting, even our virtual people. Amy, can you make sure you got those? Okay, because you always get at least $1 for being here, either physically or virtually, so that you get it for your cash or conference envelope. So then we do our high five line based on a magical number of 750. The reason we picked these is why?
Team leader.
It's to get your team leader or director overrides and to get your raise in the month. That's where the commission scale jumps your first level. So just real quick round of applause. Thank you for being here, Sarah Hoover. Yay! Vicki, and she's super excited because she booked a fundraiser for Relay Southampton Roads. Alexis is here. Yes, she's doing $200 in sales. Evelyn is first virtual party and $350 in sales. Ashley is here with us virtually and she qualified. That's awesome. Nancy did 2 shows. She's here and her sales are $550. Way to go. Next up is going to be joining me in this high five line. She is here tonight. She did 3 shows last month. Her top show was 407. She just smashed her 10K in career sales yesterday, with total February commissionable sales of $1,017.75. Come on down, Poor Patty. All right. This next
He's gone.
Sorry, I was trying to be fast. This next person qualified last month, and her sales were $1,261. All right, so that's our high five line. All right, Amy. All right, so last month, did you have your stats? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I put him. I had him with.
I didn't tell Laura to do her stats.
I did.
I know. I had him with ours.
Oh, it's behind, it fell back here.
Okay.
All right, so last month Laura did 2 shows. She got 1 booking. She just attended Barbara Duke's leadership retreat in California. She got to see Marna Ross and Gene Jonas crash the party. Is that what that says? What's that word? Trained or crash?
Trained.
Trained, okay. Yeah. She also got to visit her son in Arizona, so she made a huge trip across the U.S.
Great trip.
Her top show was 1,342 with sales of, with being gone like a while, $2,235.
Wow.
Show.
Who's next? Okay. All right, and I didn't bring my glasses up here, but there we go. So this person submitted 4 shows. Her top show was $904. She recruited 1 new consultant, Ashley.
She's on my team. She's not personal recruit. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ashley's under Amy. She's under Amy.
Ashley joined Amy's team, so she has a new recruit on her team, so that's awesome. Her Wahoo is Ashley.
Hey for Ashley. No, that's me. I've had more than $1,000 show this month.
Oh,
So,
several
yes.
$1,000 shows this month, so that's awesome in 1 month. More than 1. Yay! And her grand total commissionable sales in February was $3,191. Amy John.
Okay, so last month, Tiffany did 12 shows.
That's for a lot of.
I would say they weren't all live, I know, because she had a clipboard of the virtual ones.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to talk about the clipboard. So top show was $1,178. Woohoo! Oh, this must be a real number this month.
I divided it in
A real
half.
number. Oh, maybe a real number. 12 bookings, 3 new consultants. So that's because we made it through lead. Okay, lead month 1 is done. Now, the lead program, you have to every month do 8 shows and have 2 recruits. So that is always something that lead people are like, oh, we're gonna make it. So definitely made it with a little bit extra on top. So that's great. Still in a lead seller with rolling $78,000.
Wow.
Over the 12 months. Excellence Award. So some of you are new. So Excellence Award runs from June 1 to May 31. Okay, and then based on either your sales, your recruiting, or your team building, you can earn it in one of those categories. So a lot of people are on May 30th like, but Tiffany has already earned her excellence for last year. So it's already done, and it was only February when it got done, or was it March? But it doesn't matter.
February 27th.
There you go. February 27th. Okay, it was not. It's already done, months early.
3 months
right?
early.
3 months early.
Yeah, it's my earliest ever.
So next year, you're going to have it done by February 15th. Lay it down. So total sales of $6,886, which is a fun number because it's fun.
All right. Great job, ladies. Thank you. All right. So I know we are running behind schedule, and I keep looking at my wrist and no watch there. Okay, this is why I didn't wear a watch for years. All right. So our next section is going to be about party packs. We wanted just to show you guys real quick about how to get to the party packs. Does anybody know where they are? Do you know how to get there? If everybody knows how to get there, I'm not going to pull it up. Okay. So I did write in here. You go to Consultants Corner. You go to Training and Resources. You go to Marketing Imagery, and then you click Party Packs. Okay. There is a document that I'm going to send you that says how to download and use the party packs, because they do come in a zip file,
And if you're not familiar with that, they don't work real well on mobile devices. You usually need a computer to download the zip file, and then once it's there, like it automatically unzips.
Yeah.
It's not like on the old days you had to have an extractor to like unzip it. Now it just, you download it, it's unzipped, it drops all the files, and you have to open each file because they put literally like one thing in each file, but they list them for you, and it says like what, invite, how to,
Thank you.
blah, 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 blah. So did you bring your copies?
Yes. Are we gonna show them how to get there?
No, we're gonna skip
Okay.
that part.
So, really quickly, I want somebody, who thinks they're really good at food photography? Just put your hand up, like I can take a picture. Okay, go find food and take a picture of it. Okay, go. All right, that's your job. With your phone, you're bring back, you're gonna show us all. Okay. So when you log on to, or when you get into your party packs, what? I'm sorry, you were
Let's
gonna hold it?
hold it.
Oh, we're not passing it all out yet, so just 3. So each party pack, there's so, all right, so I'm gonna go there because I pointed out. So, sorry, I was gonna tell you, there's different themes.
They all very familiar. When you were in the other room, I
Oh,
asked
okay,
them.
everybody's all good? You know
Yeah,
about
they know
party
where
packs?
they are.
Oh, do you use
There's
something
like the
this group?
grilling, there's the sangria.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So there's a lot. All right. So screw that then. You don't need to see that part. All right. So the thing is though, this page that we have here, and would you guys point it at the Zoom people? Like let them look. That's the first one in each party pack. Is how to use it. So it's the same thing in each one. Okay. So it's gonna go over. You got your instructions.
That's
every
actually
time.
what I have in the notes for you to see. If you haven't ever downloaded a party pack, that's the PDF.
Yes. Okay. So
Everybody
I
see
just picked one and I had things printed, and I just want to tell you something. If you don't know about these Pamper Perks that we get, I had all this stuff color printed. Okay. And so yeah, just the first 3. The other 2. Yep, that section and that section. So this is for you guys to share.
Yeah,
Just
a whole section.
that's it. Yes, just that. That's it for now.
We share.
So the so I picked fajitas and margaritas. Now, anyway, I had all that printed for like $5 or something. It's crazy. But anyway, so if you look through here, okay, this is and you've got options with the fajitas and margaritas. There's fajitas and margaritas and fajita fiesta. Okay, so that if you don't want to do alcohol, you can still have the fajitas and the fun and everything without the alcohol. So if you look through,
Do you want your notes here?
no, I was just gonna say, can we show them too? So can you guys see this? All right, so it's nice color printing. So it's telling you what tools you would need. Here, I'm just gonna send it that way because I just want them to be able to see. So what tools you would need, and it's got some recipes. So there's a few recipes to choose from. Okay, and it's telling you what your ingredients are. You can copy and paste that right to your host. What your tools needed are and all of that. So you have all of that to use. Now, the other thing I want to talk about that I think is really, really helpful is, well, now we need to see Casey's picture, okay? Okay, yes. So I want you to, we just need to see one, like your best one. Pick one. Just pick one. Pick one!
Big like the first one.
Okay, all right. Okay, so this is the salsa, so we're all going to go with this, okay? So this is salsa. Now, what would you say about this if you were going to post this on Facebook or in one of your parties? A picture of salsa. What would you say?
I use MFP for it.
Okay.
So I put my onions and my cilantro together,
Okay.
MFP,
All right.
done.
All fresh
Okay.
ingredients.
So, and I'm not picking on Casey at all because she ran and did this really quickly. When you take a picture of food in your own kitchen, it never looks as appealing as when an actual photographer takes a picture of fake food because it's not real food. So do you know that when they take a picture of cereal to put on TV, yeah, look at that. There you go. Thank you. She pulled that out. Look, do you see the difference? The colors are more vibrant. Okay. It's a lot to do with lighting and all that stuff. But do you know when they take a picture of cereal?
It's glue.
It's glue. It's not milk. Yeah, because yes.
I remember
yes.
watching a special on that.
I did too.
Yeah.
I reversed it.
And I mean, so it's just, and that's
And they
stuff
squirt
that,
like the cheese and the hamburger. so
Right.
it makes it, like,
Yes.
perfect.
yeah, it's all done for a specific purpose. So we have an entire team of people at the home office who are paid to do this. So if you look now, this is the kind of food photography we have. Now compared with, and y'all show Zoom people, compared with what we just snapped in the kitchen really quickly, what do you notice that's different about what they have here? So that could be like a cover photo, although I heard Facebook is kind of playing around with cover photos today
Yes.
on events and they're all jacked up, but I think it'll straighten itself out if enough people whine. But what do you notice about that that's different than what we just stacked in the kitchen?
This is more detailed.
Okay, there's more detail. What else?
But it's also simple and placed out.
It's clean.
That's
Okay. Yep.
There's no glare,
Right. The lighting is like
My shadow's on it.
no shadow.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So so that's one of the things that you could do now, and there's wording that goes along with each of those. I didn't have them put
In
that out.
case y'all need to see the cereal in the glue picture.
What?
The cereal in the glue.
Oh,
You know what? This just ruined TV for me.
You never knew that? That was like on a Nickelodeon special.
All right, don't even look up like Jenny McCarthy then, because she'd like be getting her new photos and she had a zit on her butt and they brush that out. Nobody's as pretty as they
It's basically airbrushing for food.
Yes.
Oh, that's
yes,
not that good,
pretty much.
guys. I'm sorry.
So anyway, I'm showing, and you can take this stuff with you because I don't need copies of it. I don't care. But if you see, all of these are posts that you could.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
This is the. So that's the Fiesta. This is the Margaritas one.
If you're
Um,
scared to do virtual parties and you don't know what to post, these party packs have it all right there.
Can
Yep.
I just squeeze into here?
Yes.
So my first virtual party, I was terrified.
Right.
But then I found the party packs,
Yep.
and I was like, where has this been all my life?
Yes.
It has everything from,
Yep.
hi, here is the ceramic egg cooker, blah, blah, blah. Just paste your
Right there.
link,
Yeah.
paste it to Facebook, and I was even able to do it while I was out in the town somewhere. I called my husband, said, go on the computer, send me a picture, and send me the wording right now. And he's
Yes,
like,
copy
okay,
paste.
copy paste,
Right.
end of story.
Yeah. So they
Amazing.
give you the words, and it's so easy. And so then if you're doing a live party, they've even got printable invites. So how many of you use printable invites or give them to your host? Nobody. Okay, is this pretty?
Yeah.
If you in the office were given one of these, or at work, or at church, or at Scouts, or wherever you happen to frequent, would you like, oh, I could hang that on my fridge?
You could even fill it in and take a picture and use it as like
A
a picture, a
textable?
text
Sure.
note.
So there's those as well. I just wanted to show you those, but you can send that to your host virtually because it is something that you can. Bless you. Bless you again.
Thank you.
It is something
You
that
see?
you can send along. So I mean, you could use it virtually as well. But some people can print a lot of stuff at work. You never know. So she may be somebody who can print it out. She may be somebody who just wants to print out 3 of them for the neighbors. But it's look how professional it is. You know what I mean? I think that using the stuff that is beautifully put together that our marketing department has done makes you look like a professional. Okay, and so one of the things that my executive director makes us repeat all the time is I am a professional and have a valuable service to offer. So, I mean, who's not a professional? Think about jobs that you don't consider a professional, and think about jobs that you do consider a professional. Where do you put Pampered Chef on that spectrum? Are you more towards the professional side? A lot of people don't think that, but we are professionals. And if you use professional materials, it makes you look professional.
And like
So
out of this
look at
room, Nancy and Alexis are probably, everybody else is fairly new. I mean, you guys know what pictures we were dealing with 5 years ago.
Right.
We
Nothing.
had nothing.
And that's when we do stuff like we go and we're like Google search and we're pulling clip art of a margarita.
Yes.
It doesn't look professional. But that's all we had. But now, oh my gosh, we have so much. The lady who's in charge of marketing, Linda Hudman, is but we have these beautiful pictures. So and then if the Facebook party post, these are just some other ones. The guy at Office Max hates me, so I made him print everything. But I'll just share these because they're in there if you haven't seen
Is
them.
that the one that was super handsome while we were there?
No, I love him. No, this is the guy with the grease back hair. I don't know if you noticed him. He does not like me. But here's some food photos. I'm just going to pass them out so that you guys can see, since I made him copy them all for me. He was really fixated with looking back all the time. But look at that. If you were going to show off the grill stone with food grilled on it, can you see? How beautiful is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of
Center.
times we don't, the nachos.
I can tell that those jalapenos are specifically placed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
They're like in a
Totally marketed.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
So here we go. These are all just pictures, but they're all on there with wording.
Yeah, but if you go to a restaurant
It's all about the food presentation.
Oh yeah, how many of us take food? You always take a picture of your food before you eat it.
He was really mean to me on my birthday. So, but this is the one that Sarah was showing us a minute ago. But this is just this. It's also.
Oh, yeah.
And then the
Those are like shot size margaritas.
they're called skinny Ritas.
Oh
They have a little bit of less calories. So, and then there's
Margaritas, I don't care about calories.
this is the one that in your how-to, this is the one they tell you to do after your closing date. Like the party's closed, but you can still order online. So you give them. just a
Shoot,
little
you
bit
can
more
use that
time.
picture for any party.
Yes, any party. And then your very last post on whether it's virtual or not, it got a little wrinkled. So thank you. But each theme has a thank you post, a still time post that's oriented toward that theme with food and recipes that are oriented there. So, I mean, you're going to have people, oh my gosh, that salsa looks delicious. Can I have a recipe? And that starts that relationship, back and forth. So the party packs are there. Use them. I mean, it does not have to be a live party where you're actually cooking that food. People love a themed anything. So even a themed virtual party where you're sharing recipes that are conducive to a fajita bar or whatever works out. So
I just did a grilling fajita and margarita on my party. That's the one I did. So I combined
The two.
the two because they have the
Yeah.
one, a grilling party for outdoor grill, and then I did.
that's a good idea because that gives you a lot more material to post.
Yeah.
Mine was just a mystery hostess. And I just grabbed every day. I was like, what do I feel like showing today?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
kind of how I
let's
roll,
go.
Evelyn.
And one day I did like all of the kids stuff. I was like, all right, today's all about kids.
There
so
you go.
it was like every post was something about the kids said.
Well, and Terry, who is here sometimes, she had said that she tries to, her 3 is a product, a recipe, and what did I say?
A game.
And a game. But so she tries to mix those up and not always do this in the same order. So just be conscious of that when you're posting. And I think the party packs have a good mix of that, of a product focus and then a recipe, so that you're sharing both of those.
And then you wrote here, you will be successful when you're doing 1 or 2 recipe themes really well, as opposed to 6 or 8 in a haphazard way. So pick a party pack or 2, decide which one recipe you would like to offer from the selections, and market that online and at your shows. You want to do the same thing every time, so you look professional and your job looks easy.
So that's when you don't say like, oh, these party packs, they're all so great, like I want to do them all. You just have to pick 1 or 2, and you do 1 or 2 for 2 months, and then maybe you shift. But that way, you know what to do when you pack your bag. You wash these dishes, you put them right back in. It's easy to do. And then every show is the same. And you know what happens then? If every time I stand up here and I say the same thing, what do you think? As the guests, what do you think?
You know what you're talking about.
Okay, I know everything, but when you walk in the door and you go, next she's gonna say, and next, then it's easy. And what does that make you think?
Duplicatable.
You can do it, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can do that. I've seen her do it 5 times. I'll just get there and say the same thing. And then that's how you build your team. So that's why I think the party packs, great resource, but have a few, pick 1 or 2 to focus on. So, and then share that with us. Tell us which one you're going to do. Share that on the team page, which party pack you're going to be using and offering. And then we'll be able to support each other.
Yes.
So.
All right, awesome. All right, so I was gonna say there was something I was thinking when you said that.
Sorry.
Shucks.
Party packs,
Party packs,
recipes, duplicatable, team building.
Oh, I guess. Shoot, they'll come back to me. Like the words are kind of haphazard in my brain right now. All right, so next up, we're gonna do some announcements. So the STIR came out today, so make sure every Tuesday we get the STIR email from Camper Chef. It's always got some fun stuff in it, so make sure you do that. You also, I think today the day we got our customer newsletter out.
No, it was
I got some kind of other email.
It was brand new
products.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Tiffany.
Okay, yeah, so if you were my previous customer, you probably got that. But I'm not sure, that might be one of the targeted emailed. Is it one of those? Okay, thank you. So did everybody get that email, or did that just go to us yesterday?
I got
About
it.
targeted
I got
emails?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
about how they're not necessarily gonna send every email to every person, that it's gonna be targeted or whatever. So the marketing department is really thinking through some of this stuff. This stuff has not been this transparent, would you guys say, to us in the past? So I like that we know what their reasoning is behind some of this. Okay, so look in the STIR. Check out the monthly action plan. There's always the promotions calendar where you can see what's going on. They just posted May, so right now we know March, April, and May post guest specials, and we only ever know the recruiting special for the month, and then the one goes away before the next one starts. So I recently had someone say, I wish I would have known, or I read somewhere, I wish I would have known that next month I was going to get $100 free. Well, I don't know that either, to tell you. So there's no way to get around that. All right, so there is still time to register for the April retreat that we are going to on Friday, April 7th, and I secretly messaged Amy's husband so that she can be on time that morning. So right now it's Casey, Amy, myself, and then my sister director who's coming from Nebraska to attend. So the requirement is you have to have recruited at least 2 people. You can do that real quick. And so go with us. We'll shove you in a hotel room. It's $100 a night. Our next team meeting, put this on your calendar or put this in your phone. April 4th is a Tuesday night. We'll be right back here. Then we'll be May 2nd, June 6th. And so you may have seen me pop up and put up the May event on Facebook. So the April and May
put it in my
events.
calendar right now.
Put it in your calendar. All right, how that works. There you
I
go.
am.
RSVP to that. All right, and then we do have national conference also. We're gonna make sure you write that down. Start discussing your plans with your family. You're gonna visit. I know you guys kind of talked about visiting other people. Like all 3 of you sitting there.
Who else
But-
going?
Visiting other people and kind of.
My husband's going on terminal leave, which I don't know.
That sounds really bad.
He's retiring out of the Navy.
There we go.
So
I didn't know you
he's
said.
going on terminal leave, which means that's his last vacation at the end of July, just so that we can plan.
Yes. There you go.
2
I
months
got
ago.
5 more years.
And as all of you guys are new consultants, it's only $100 for you guys.
Yes.
Amy and I and Laura had to pay $225.
I use
All right.
700.
So you guys that are not here, you can go to national conference with us. I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun.
And your
So-
PC box.
Oh yeah, you save your paper check box. Use that.
Do it.
And if you want to see Amy drink margaritas, it's really entertaining. Okay.
Do
All right, so we do have some vendor events coming up. One, Casey is kind of in charge of. She's the point of contact for that. It's Saturday, April 22nd. So she needs someone to take the Saturday shift. She's got the Sunday shift. The time is 9 to 3. It's at Church of Ascension on Princess Anne Road.
Across the street from Council Green.
Let's talk about that, because I want to get in on doing vendor events.
All right, so you've got that option. The other one, you've taken the other one in Hampton, right? You're gonna take that one?
Yes.
All right, and then Laura coordinates the point of contact, the Chesapeake Jubilee, which will be May 19, 20, and 21. She has a sign-up sheet. She usually breaks down each day into 3 different time slots with dollar amounts, and she sets up the whole booth. You just gotta show up with your paperwork. So we'll definitely teach you how to do it. If you want to jump in on that before anybody else, there's the board for that. Okay, and then the other exciting thing Amy and I got coordinated this week was we finally found a t-shirt vendor so we can get t-shirts.
Yay!
All right, so this is not an example. This is an example. The company that we're going to use is going to suggest that we get the Port and Company t-shirt. All right, so this is a Port and Company large, so that way you can kind of gauge. That's a tiny large. That's a ladies large. That's why. All right, so that's a ladies large, whereas this is a unisex, even though this is Gildan. All right, these shirts are actually for sale, $5 a piece. Anybody wants these? These are retired from another consultant. But typically we just go with the unisex. If you want a ladies cut, we can do that too. They're just shorter. And I know most of us like the length. Except for Amy, she likes the short one.
That's why she loves me.
All right, so here's the deal. If you want white lettering, it's $10 a shirt. If you want silver sparkly lettering, it is $12 a shirt. If you need 2 extra hires, $2 more. It will have the new logo right here and the new logo back here bigger. So that t-shirt is available in 30 different colors. So you can use this little chart to pick out your color. I will honestly tell you, I can show you what a jade looks like, a sapphire, and a aquatic blue. This is Kelly green.
And because I have all those colors upstairs. And that's sangria, pretty close to sangria.
Sangria.
All right, so if you want a t-shirt, I'll show this over here with you, Nancy, those who stay together. Out of town ladies, we can get you guys on the list and then Amy can take care of shipping, mailing, whatever. And then also on here, all right, before you leave tonight, you need to do one of our little evaluations to tell us how we did and how we can improve. When you leave your evaluation and your name tag on, the black little table that's in the dining room. Remember your challenge, write this down on your sheet. Your challenge is one, what was the Green by 15 challenge? 10 of us as a group, green by the 15th. And then you also, what was your Facebook Live challenge?
Oh, we have to post again.
Post again.
Often, all the time.
Often, once or twice, between now and then, whatever.
Once this week.
Yeah, once this week. Just do something once this week. Do we have another challenge or is that it?
Let us know which party pack you're gonna use.
Yeah, party pack, that's right, Amy's training, party pack. All right, this basket right here is all freebies. And before we just shovel it, I wanted to show you. This, if you do cooking shows, what the person did this is these little gift bags. She had a Mardi Gras bead strung through them, and then she'd have prizes inside of them. So as everybody came, they got the little Chinese envelope with the little bead. And so I just threw them all in that bag. All right, so that's one thing. There's a bunch of postcards in here. Another consultant retired and she gave me all of these. So there's recipe cards, there's $ ice cube trays. There's some pins and aprons. There's some leftover labels if you like labels. This is an entire, you can,
Oh my
Are you want
gosh, I
to?
still have mine. I was looking at it.
so this actually goes in the spine of a binder, and then these are whole punch. Oh,
Oh, I have all of those.
yes, so they're all theme shows, and those pretty pictures, kind of like how they used to mail these to us.
Yeah.
So if you
We had no way
need
to
some
get them from there to
ideas,
the
you can either
computer.
take the whole pack or y'all can share them. These are great for vendor events or even for your shows. It's some of the same ideas. It's just like prop open like that. Like if you want to set them on your table. So there's one, two of those, and then there's some, whatever that is. Okay, those are all freebies. All right, so y'all can take whatever you want out of there. And then, can I have the raffles that are over there?
I didn't get any yet. I PayPal you, but I didn't grab that.
Okay, yes.
Can I
And,
give you cash?
Yes, I prefer cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have change for your plane?
There's, are you getting raffle tickets?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably change in here.
I need a
But I haven't
catalog.
touched the raffle.
Oh, okay, there, it's,
Nancy,
we'll
we'll
allow you to buy raffle
$20.
tickets.
What?
We'll allow you to buy raffle.
Oh, that's so nice.
Did you already get a ticket for your
No, I
catalog?
did not. Okay.
I need to take it from my
Get it?
catalog.
I need one catalog too.
I just had to get my button out. Thank you. Oh, here you go, Laura.
All right, anybody else have a catalog for the catalog raffle? All right, that's Nancy's ticket and then
Thank you.
No.
Can I have her ticket? No, you
I really need
I
catalogs.
thought about it.
I thought about it. I need catalogs. I'm gonna have to buy some. I have to buy some anyway.
Here's yours. Anybody else have a catalog raffle?
Here you go.
And who's got the tickets for that? Oh,
I do.
And we need one.
Yep.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to tear those in half? I never do this.
Oh,
Yes, you
I like this.
Here, I'll share.
She's not gonna win.
yeah, Nancy's gonna win.
This is
This is what you don't know, is that Nancy wins always, every time, forever.
Every time.
I've only, that's only the last couple months.
Whatever, Nancy. Whatever, Nancy. Anybody else get catalogs?
I'm gonna win the catalogs.
All right, blue tickets. Okay, we're gonna draw a winner. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 catalogs.
Okay, can you tear them all in half? Because I'm challenged.
It's not raining, is it?
It was really, really windy
Alexis,
earlier,
maybe I should
so
go
I don't
again.
know. All right, catalogs
I've
go
done that.
to blue tickets.
Come on, Amy.
230
How many?
0
No, it's
7
3 for 5, right?
3.
Yeah.
Yay, it's not
Three, and then you get a bonus ticket.
I get
Yeah.
one for going
Yes.
green, right?
Okay. Okay, you tear those
Nancy
in
needs
half.
to not even get that.
Did you, were you green?
I know, right?
This is the first time I have went green by the 15th. You should
I'm
be
proud of you.
happy.
I'm proud of you.
Do I get an extra ticket for going green?
Yes.
Are you green?
Green,
Yeah,
green,
yeah,
light,
yeah,
green.
yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, Evelyn was green.
I like green meeting, yeah.
She was green.
No, if you submitted it in March, but it was a February show, it doesn't matter. You're already green this month. Is that right?
Yes.
You have 150 or more this month.
I'm waiting for one order to come through and I can submit the
Okay,
show.
there you go.
Did you
Doesn't
submit
matter.
the church thing?
What month
Yeah.
you submit it?
No, that, I gotta wait for the host now.
Oh, okay.
Who else
We're
did-
waiting
did
on
I
one
miss
more
anybody
person
else who
to.
was
So you gave my books away, huh?
She sure did.
Apparently.
Sorry.
Apparently I did, Nancy. Maybe to waste your money on lottery tickets tonight, so it looks like the luck is not with you.
I know, man, I don't get my books. I really wanted the books. I was gonna give the raffle bag to somebody else, but I wanted the
Oh my
books.
God, listen, girl. It's gonna
You
give
lied,
the raffle bag.
Nancy, you
It's gonna give the raffle bag.
Can I ask a question?
What?
For virtual partiers,
Yes.
do you run them over several days, or do you just block a 2-hour off and just boom, 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 have it
Either
off?
way.
I'm you do it either way. I've been doing the 10 days.
I do the 10 day.
Friday to the following
Why do
Monday.
you prefer the 10?
I feel like I get more information out and not kill people in a short period of time. Because when you post, they get notifications. They were doing it over like a 2-hour period, you're getting notification, 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 notification. And a lot of people will tune it out. Or they actually, there was a time where I posted every 30 minutes and I had people actually delete me off of Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was a little crazy. It was during the Christmas season, and I was like, Casey, go grab some. Casey,
Because literally, I put all my stuff into a group and I just posted every 30 minutes. And I was kind of,
I called the National Guard. Dr. Phil.
it was
I
hard.
have these. I used to
And I have
have
like,
this.
I'm
and I- not sure if it survived or not. If it did, I'll bring it back.
All right, you ready for with your white tickets? And I will tell you there's a reason that these two products are in the bag together.
Oh, I'm excited.
They cross sell.
Maybe. 748 1 6 1.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. My daughter adores these.
Guess who will love this?
Hello, wine teller.
Because if you're looking with your children, you're probably going to need wine.
I needed a second one.
There you go.
Now we always have one cold.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Well, we thank you guys for joining us virtually, and I'll be having this recording ready for you guys tomorrow, along with some notes to go with it. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next month. They say bye.
Bye.